Brad, the Steelers created some depth at off-ball linebacker. Quan Alexander obviously signing with the Steelers a couple days ago. What can we expect out of him? Is he a guy that could be in competition to be a starter? Is he just a depth piece? What can he bring to the table? What do you see Quan Alexander doing this year for the Steelers, and how much left does he have in the tank?
Yeah, that finally got me very excited. I'm surprised you guys didn't bring this up, actually. I was a couple barley pops deep when I saw that news break. I got very excited about it. Look, he was awesome last year for the Jets. Is he a three-down player anymore? Maybe not, but a really good early down piece that had a couple monster hits last year, kept opposing offensive players, hearing footsteps and being cognizant of his presence on the field at all times. Some of the injuries did catch up to him over the years, so he's not great in coverage laterally. But when he starts playing downhill, I think he's lost a little bit of weight, and it's kind of really more just a straight-line athlete. And when you use him in a smart capacity, honestly, I can see him having, filling some of the Terrell Edmonds role to a degree, and, of course, filling in for the off-ball backers. I think it was a great addition. I'm sure a position we've talked about where they need a little bit more depth, and I think he's a good choice.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about their inside linebackers. Cole Holcomb, Alandon Roberts, Quan Alexander. Rank those guys for me, if you will, Brad.
Yeah, so I'll go Cole Holcomb first for sure. I think it's not surprising, even though he played, 5 games last year, that he still got 3 years, $18 million. A true three-down guy who played really, really well to start last year in the stretch that he did play, which, yes, small sample size. But he was top 10 in defensive stops among off-ball linebackers. He had a solid coverage grade, which he's always been pretty good in coverage. He can play forward a little bit, probably not what you want to ask him to do, but he can maybe, on his own blitz or do different things as well. So he's first for me. I'd honestly put Quan Alexander above Alandon Roberts, all due respect, but he's kind of your thumper, your take-on-block type of guy, in my opinion at least. That's where Alandon Roberts is in today's NFL. So none of them are bad players, but I would say Quan, his skill set and what he can do, even if more of a rotational piece. He was fun last year in New York.